is Queendija, and in today's video, I will be reacting to episode 4 of PreCure Full Blooms. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Mm-hmm. So now, since today's episode is really going to be a heavily focused Saki and Mai base episode, are they going to transform today? Like, are we going to see babies today? Like, oh my god. Oh, I would love that. Hopefully it happens. Because it makes no sense for just yes to transform. Yeah, once again. It doesn't make sense to just, like, to have our initial 5 or, well, our initial 6 transform and not having any of the girls who are also featuring in the shows from different series not being able to transform as well. So hopefully, but because of the fact is this is a predominantly focused, yes, PreCure 5 Go-Go group, predominantly focused show, it would make the most sense to just focus on them. But I do like the fact that we're still getting something with other girls. So yeah, it's nice. Also praying that we get to see freaking. I just want to see. Not so bad. Even I not like. Oh my god. The episode that Urara gets to transform into Lemonade again. It's gonna be the best. I can't wait. Oh. Mm-hmm. He's so freaking cute. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, same thing for you, Saki. Oh, pull the pull and see how soft it is too. Oh my god. That's cute. Uh-oh. It's a beautiful ad. Makes sense, yeah. Huh? Well, yeah. Hmm? Hmm. Well, it does make me wonder why he wants to break up. Hey, always have your girlfriend to cheer you up. Ooh, that looks so good. course. Maybe it just slipped your mind at the time. Yeah. God. So you get to talk to him, duh. Yeah, and plus, you two get to spend time together. Oh. Mm-hmm. No couple is perfect. Oh, makes sense. No, that's okay. And it's fine if you don't want it now, but you might want it in the future. That's fine. Mm-hmm. She's right. Even when they're older, they still give me the eerie vibes. Oh, Oh no. And they're not gonna be able to transform. Oh my god. Oh. I think it's where the food truck during this. Huh? The one time that you would just want to put it on freaking silence. See, this is what happens when the world ends and freaking zombies come to get us. Oh, syrup! Oh, thank goodness. Right. I mean, but can we just say acquaintance? They might not wake up until the final episode of the series. Yeah. And of course, it's what she thinks is truly the best. I love how we're getting the ominous music. Because we know that they're gonna have to show up next week, which is very obvious. Okay, but it still does suck that Saki and Mine did not get to transform in this episode because, I mean, it's a show that's featuring both two different groups. Two different groups from two different series. But yes, because it is predominantly focused on Go Go, it makes sense for these five. I mean, once again, these six. My bad. Um, for them to be the ones to transform. But that doesn't mean we may not get something later on by the end of the series where both Saki and Mai get to transform. It's just they're going to be more of a supporting role in this series. And I think a lot of us, especially when we saw like the initiative for this and who all was going to be in this, and then when the trailer started coming out and you didn't really get to see new like upgraded versions for both Saki and Mai as Pretty Cures, that kind of really just set the tone. And I'm not mad at it, but I secretly still wish we would have got something. But it was a really nice episode to have these two together in. And it just felt like, once again, you're home. The dynamic was still the same. And it was sweet. It's a really good episode. That's all I wanted to say. See, of course, they're not gonna show him until next week. That's the thing. They were like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and show him because nice because he's a fan favorite, but it's like, oh, we all know the situation on Nozomi and Coco. Oh no, you gotta wait till next week. But I mean, we've talked about it before, and I think we'll go more in depth into it with the next week's episode and such. I like as a kid, I did love the relationship between them, but I think as I'm now a woman and I'm older, and having the chance to re-watch the show over again. Oh yeah. There are times where I was sitting here like, yeah, that happened. I don't remember that happening like that with their relationship, and then everything else in it. But yeah. Now that they're adults, can I like excuse everything that happened? And yes, go well. The first two series and the movie, probably. I'm not really sure until we get the initiative of it. But the funny thing was, I think it was around last week's episode or a week before last week's episode, everybody was looking at the Christmas episode for Go-Go. And the last episode that will be airing for this airs on the same day that the Christmas episode aired. So everybody is over here like the floodgates are fuming. Everybody's a little like, it's a hit or miss and such. And I get that, because there are some people who do like the Nozomi Coco dynamic, and there are some people who don't really, because duh. And stuff, and especially if you're someone who has seen like, okay, Pretty Little Liars in a nutshell, and Arya and Ezra's relationship, and so now, especially older, I do look at this relationship very similar to that in a way, even though it's complicated. Let's just say that, and I think once again we'll talk more about it next week. But still, for a Saki and Mai episode, I loved it. I would love to see more. Hopefully we get more, because I pray that they're not just here as supporting the whole entire time. I mean, even though it seems like we're getting that for these girls, but I love the fact that for each of them we got to see more. Of course, one is getting engaged, and of course one is going through a breakup. That is the typical thing of adulthood is just so freaking fun. But other than that, guys, that was my reaction review towards episode 4 of PreCure Full Bloom. If you guys enjoyed it, please give me a like. It really helps me out. Also, subscribe to my channel. I make videos every single day. Join the Master Squad, and of course I will see you guys officially all next Saturday for episode 5. But until then, I will see you guys all next time. Bye.